Hey everyone, this is StarCastTV. I am Legoman and I am back with a professional game between Snow and Queen. The map is at Ascension. So spawning location at the bottom left. This is Queen. And spawning location at the bottom right. This is Snow. Queen sending his overlord to 12 o'clock, so this won't be our first scout by Queen. No 4 drone or 5 drone, just a standard opener. Snow will be sending out his probe at supply count 8. So this will most likely be a pylon on his natural. A little bit late, but doesn't really matter. And because he's not sending out this scouting probe right away after constructing this pylon, this will most likely be a gateway opener instead of a forge opener. Or it can also be a fast Nexus expansion, but because he's sending out this probe again, this probe will build a gateway. It's a 9 gateway. After constructing his gateway, he started his probe production, so this is a 9 gateway instead of a 10 gateway. And let's see where this probe will be heading to. It's actually heading straight to Queen's base. So Snow will have a first scout on Queen. And there are no spawning pool. There is no spawning pool on Queen's main base, so this is going to be a 12 hatchery opener. Snow scouts that this is a 12 hatchery. This probe is just trying to interrupt the spawning pool construction, but it failed. Just kind of doing a little harass here. The probe actually has a bit longer range, so you can harass from here. Now it's just retreating to recharge its shield. First Zealot is out now, and Snow is actually not making a second Zealot because he just wants to go for that one Zealot into a Nexus. So Snow doesn't want to overcommit with this Zealot push, but the thing is, usually when you're doing this gateway opener, you always want to kind of interrupt this 3rd hatchery with your scouting probe. But the probe was on Queen's main base, so this 3rd hatchery just got mutated really smoothly. So now this Zealot and probe has to do some damage. Let's see if we can get any drone kills. A single drone kill, that's nice. But still, the scouting probe died, so it's a even trade. Oh, Queen showing us some micro. Snow doing some nice micro as well. Let's see if this Zealot can kill this Zergling. I don't think it will be able to. It's already very low. And Queen surrounding this Zealot perfectly. Queen actually made some more Zerglings, so this is in total 9 Zerglings. 10 Zerglings because a single Zergling died. And Queen making some more drones. Let's see what Queen will make after this Overlord gets spawned. Queen just started his lair on his base, main base. Let's see if Snow has a Cybernetics core. Yep, Cybernetics core starting on. So Zerg's lair is a bit faster. It looks a bit faster than the Cybernetics core. And Snow actually has another scouting probe outside because his first scouting probe died. And with the scouting probe, he is just scouting where the Zerglings are. And if the Zerglings are going to attack, he will immediately build a photon cannon. But because this probe is actually scouting that there are no Zerglings on the way, he is delaying his photon cannon construction as much as possible. I'm pretty sure he will start his Stargate right away, and then build a photon cannon. Okay, building a photon cannon, and then into Stargate. Nice. Snow is just continuously constructing probes, making probes. And this probe is tried to actually scout Queen's main base, but there are 2 Zerglings blocking, so Snow, at the moment, right now, he doesn't know if Queen is going for that Hydra or lair play, or if Queen can even do a no lair and into a 5 hatchery Hydra play. So Snow is just trying his best to get some intel, but there are speedlings out, so this probe will get killed by those zerglings. And Snow actually has a lot of probes already, because he started off with a 1 Zealot Nexus. So the game looks pretty even between each players. Snow starting that +1 air upgrade. This +1 half away. There are in total 10 drones because you have 10 mineral fields on Ascension. So 10 drones and 9 drones here. Because you want to have 8 drones mining these minerals and 3 more drones to mine the gas. And 7 drones here because you will have 7 mineral fields right here. So this is almost perfect optimization. And this Corsair is just trying to look for some overlords, but these overlords are on the corner of the map, so this Corsair will have a hard time finding any overlords, and by the time this Corsair finds any overlords outside on the map, the Spire was already finished, so Scourges will pop out and it will be able to snipe this Corsair. So this Corsair has to be careful. Ooh, okay. Snow. He was looking at his Corsairs, so they made it alive. Yeah, they made out alive, and these 6 Zealots, 6 Zealot push is pretty strong because these Zealots already have +1. Yeah, +1 just got finished, so it's pretty hard to take down these Zealots with these amount of Zerglings. And the thing is, Queen could have produced a lot more drones instead of these Zerglings or Mutalisks, but because Queen has invested on those Zerglings, he is running a bit low on drones. So Queen really has to take down these Zealots. Okay, so Queen isn't going for that Muta play. He actually has produced Hydras. Ooh, but Snow actually kills a single Hydralisk, and the leg movement speed is finished, but Queen's Hydras are placed very well. So Snow doesn't really overcommit. He is just taking down some Zerglings, but he actually lost 2 Zealots, so he will fall back now. Queen having really nice vision, and Queen will spot some gateways. He didn't spot that Snow is going for that +1 air upgrade. The Scourges have a very short vision, so I'm pretty sure they didn't see that Cybernetics core. And these Corsairs cut off those Scourges. Very nice. Templar Archive Storm research on the way because Snow saw some Hydralisks. This is a 5 hatchery Hydra into a 6 hatchery Hydra, so Queen now needs some time to get his 6th hatchery finished and pump out those Hydralisks. For now, Queen will place his Hydralisks in a very defensive mode, so we can protect these overlords. Lurker research on the way. I'm pretty sure Queen actually skipped the range upgrade because the Lurker research does look pretty fast. There are actually 3 overlords right here, so if Snow can just spot these overlords, 4 overlords, he will cut off a lot of overlords. Kills a single overlord, even though Hydras were defending these overlords. And these Hydras, because they don't have the range upgrade yet, they will have a little bit hard time protecting their overlords against those Corsairs. Oh wait, never mind. I think Queen already has the range upgrade finished. Alright. Oh, it just got started, yeah. So now, Queen is actually going for that drop research because, as you can see, if these Hydras can just move up to these high ground and move around this center of the map, Queen can always drop his Hydras onto Snow's main base. So Snow, on this game, he has to defend this area and this area as well with his Corsairs. So Snow really has to take care of his Corsairs very, very well. And the thing is, Queen doesn't have his +1 air carapace upgrade finished, so these Corsairs won't have a too hard time dealing against Corsairs, Scourges, as you just saw. Taking down 2 Scourges with no problem, and taking down some more Overlords, and this Overlord is actually pretty well, so... Ooh, these Corsairs are actually doing a really, really nice job. Not overcommitting. There's a single drone here to start off his 4th base. And Zealot High Templar is just out on the map, trying to look for something. Cuts off a single lurker. And you don't really want to overcommit with Zealots and High Templars when the lurkers are out, because lurkers are just really, really strong against these Zealots. So Snow right now is just using up the stored energy to take down some Zerg units with his energy. Zealot High Templars taking his 3rd base. And no Dragoons out yet, but the range upgrade just got started, and he will start to mass produce Dragoons. But to be honest, I think Snow can just make some more probes, because staying on 48 probes on Ascension is a bit low. And as you can see, he did send a lot of probes from his main, so his main base does it does look like it lacks some probe workers. So Snow is producing some more probes on his 3rd base, and Snow is actually moving out with his main army. And this main army is really consisted of a lot of Zealots. And I don't think Snow should really overcommit with this army, because once you lose all of your Zealots, the game looks really weird on Ascension. But Snow doesn't care, he's just moving out. He is just stomping on Queen's army. And where is Queen's army, to be honest? I don't see any lurkers. Snow has a lot of Zealots, but Queen is only staying on only Hydras. His +2 is still not finished, while Snow is actually going for that. Has actually gone for that +2 weapon upgrade. And if Snow actually gets onto this high ground, I'm not sure how Queen will be able to deal against this mass Zealot army. Okay, Hydras are here, but these lurkers just go on top of Zealots, and these Zealots will be able to clear these lurkers. And how many storms does Snow have? Okay, no storms now. Only Zealots. 2 Zealots destroy the sunken colony, and it will start to kill some drones. Okay, Snow's Dragoons and High Templars and Zealots Archon just got cleared on the high ground, but there were 3 Zealots killing some drones. Okay, so now Queen destroyed all of Queen's army, Snow's army, but the thing is, the reason why I wasn't seeing any lurkers and Hydras is because Queen actually dropped on Snow's main base, and Snow's main base is now just obliterated. Snow lost his Nexus, and Snow will now lose some more army, using a lot of Zealots, no Side Storms, only a single Side Storm, a single more Side Storm. And I don't think a single Side Storm is enough to clear this army. And while this is going on, Queen is actually going for that multitasking. While Snow is paying attention on Snow's main base, Hydra's moving out to destroy Snow's 3rd expansion, and if Snow loses this expansion, Snow actually has only a single expansion mining, and this natural expansion is even running low in minerals. So everything is just really, really precious now. Oh no, I think Snow should have just played really, really slowly. He had to take on mind that his main base was very vulnerable to drops, so I think Snow should have just moved around here, to just not let Zerg take his 4th base, and just gather up his army until supply count, what, like 180-ish or 200 max supply, and then just move out to kill Queen. But I think Snow was just kind of overconfident and he wasn't aware of that very early drop. And Snow actually just moving out to do a last attack, but there are just too many lurkers, and fighting against this lurker Hydra without any side storms is just a foolish way to fight against the Zerg army. So Snow actually ends up losing all of his army. He actually has 1300 gas. Wasn't able to spend all that onto High Templars because he thought that this game is now unable to turn around. So this was a very excellent game by Queen, going for that very fast drop. And I'll be back again with another excellent game. Bye bye.